Oh, man. I'm 20 minutes late. Okay. It's okay. I have been recording a YouTube video today because it is my goal to do more YouTube videos. Also, if you're watching the restream of this, thank you. I think a lot of people do watch the restream, so thank you. Leave a comment if you have any questions, especially on the YouTube and all that, since you can leave a comment afterwards. Yo, Stein, you did make it in first today. You did it. He done did it. So I'm going to take you guys into the sandbox world real quick and show you what I'm working on or worked on. I just got to edit the video now. But I did a whole, people have been asking for this. Now, it's not a village, it's not a tutorial on a village that I have built personally, but I did build a village that's designed to be repeatable, and I did do a tutorial for it. So it will be on the YouTube. You're going to want to follow or sub on YouTube to check it out, because I probably will leave it exclusive to YouTube for at least a week before I post it on TikTok. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. I got to go to daytime. Looks better in the daytime. But I have done a full village tutorial for people who are like, I want more tutorials and not just vehicles. Well, not only did I do a building tutorial, but I show how to build this entire village step by step. That's the video that I'm working on. And it has enough room for all your stuff and more. You can see there's even extra room. So if you wanted more storage, there's more storage. Room for your animals. Room for more storage, more building stuff. Room for crops. And room for all your villagers. Now, these are a little tight in here, but you can make it cozy. And it's a simple village, but you got to remember when doing tutorials, do I want to have a video that's like 2 or 3 hours long? I don't know if a lot of people would be into that. Maybe a few, but I think most people are going to be people who are maybe novice builders who want to take probably 30, I don't know how long the video is going to end up being. I imagine somewhere between like 15 and 25 minutes. On YouTube, you said, yes, this is going to be on YouTube. So if you like this village, this is a kind of an all-in-one. I don't want to call it a starter village because you do need to level up a Lost Isles village to like level 10 to get all the builds that you would need for it. But it does use all free builds from the Salty Seaport. Literally, this entire build, I just put the filter for the Salty Seaport on, and every part that I use for this build is in the Salty Seaport. So those are free parts. This will be going up on the YouTube. And even if you don't end up building it, hopefully it shows you some of like how I go into roof design. Not necessarily, I don't go explain it too far, but yeah, this whole village will be on the YouTube. Go sub on YouTube. I should have the video up probably sometime tomorrow. But yeah, it's got room for stuff. Not a ton of room. In the other one, I gave more room upstairs. I think it was this one. So this one has a little bit more room over here. So like over here, you could fit a nice, cozy little bed with like some sort of nightstand or something like that. I'm sure it would fit. Oh yeah, perfect. Boop, boop. You know? Let's make it all nice for your villager. Let's see, like over here, we can get rid of that one. We can do this one. See, this is what I like about creative builds is you don't need any parts on you to do what you need to do. But yeah, you can make it really cozy in here for your villagers and give them like a little setup. And then down here, it wouldn't be much, but you could always get rid of this door so it doesn't, like, that's why in the video I'm making, that's one of the points I make is all of this is customizable. Once you get it going, you can really break out any of these walls and change them out for anything else that you want. So that way, from the inside, you can make things make a little more sense. Like now there's no door there, so now it would maybe make a little more sense if you wanted to build a little kitchen and put some cabinets up in here and make it more like livable, so to speak. I stopped playing since the crafting rework, and I've gotten much more into building real sets. Oh, yeah? But yeah, the crafting system's different, but overall, I like it a lot better. You've been throwing... Dude, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Hope you get better soon. Any big gates? No, but it technically could. That's the other thing. Is in the video, I do want to add a little tidbit at the end that's like... Maybe I'll show in the future, like, if this video gets, you know, a certain amount of likes, I'll show you how to, like... Because you could technically delete one of these buildings, like there or there. You could, like, get rid of that one. And then absolutely you could turn it into some sort of gate. For sure. You might have to use some parts from another theme. But you could absolutely make some sort of gate there if you wanted to. You could probably even do, like, these plus... I think it's the Manor ones. Or is it Lion Knights? I can't remember. It's like the big gate. I think that would match in well. Yeah, that's from Lion Knight. But, like, that could go well with some of the Salty Seaport pieces for the most part. And you can make, like, a big entrance gate. But there's all sorts of customizability to it. But the way in and out would just be through one of these houses that has a back door. So this is how you would get into the village, essentially. And then you would just park outside. So it's, like, not perfect, but again, I wanted something replicatable, like something that's easy to just do again if people wanted to watch me build through it, which is the whole point of it. Hopefully a simple yet rewarding tutorial. It's similar to my vehicles where I try to, like, almost like Henry Ford them, where they're mass-produced for everybody, so that everybody can do it easily and everyone can obtain one. That's kind of like what mass production did for cars. It made them, like, easily accessible because they were way cheaper. That's kind of my idea is I'm not making it cheaper necessarily, but the simplicity is the cheapness. If I can make something simple that a lot of people can replicate, then I could put something cool and different in the hands of a lot of people. Yeah, let you have your own blueprints. Like, this would be great. What is that pickaxe? This is a ruby with iron pickaxe, I believe. I'm just in sandbox right now, though. Is it best to have all your villages spread out? I would at least, you know, I have a lot of mine really close on my main expert world, which we'll get out of here. But by the way, if you like this is going to be on my YouTube channel. I do a full step-by-step tutorial on how to build this village. If you like this, check out my YouTube. Epic Bricks on YouTube. What's new? Oh, tons. Oh my god, the ice cream man is coming by. It's so loud. Not seeing this. Looks amazing. I just built it today. I'm going to make a YouTube tutorial out of it. But yeah, there's tons new. They just added the Storm King, which is an endgame boss. There's tons of new stuff. What do I do if the rift to defeat Raven isn't there? You need to level up your Storm Chaser village more than if the portal hasn't shown up yet. Yesterday I asked if you should try to fight the Storm King again, and you said yes. I finally beat him. Dude, let's go, Shay. Said to keep at it. What are some good runes to pair zapping for? I mean, it's really ultimately, are you fighting... There's always the question, are you fighting storm enemies? Yes or no? Even if it's like Storm Wild brutes, because Storm Wild enemies count as storm enemies as well. So Storm Bane adds extra damage to storm enemies and Storm Wild enemies. So that includes anything that's Storm Wild. That could be a Storm Wild Grasslands roller. That could be a Storm Wild Frost skeleton. Those count as Storm Wild enemies, so the Storm Bane does extra damage to them. Then damage obviously does more damage to everybody, so generally you want damage. You want damage 3. But then you got to ask yourself, if you're not fighting in expert mode, honestly, Stormbane is the way to go, because most difficult enemies, and I think like all the brutes now, are practically Stormwild, so you're going to want the extra damage from Stormbane against the Stormwild brute. However, zapping probably isn't a weapon you should be using on brutes anyway, because a brute is a single target enemy, so you're not going to get any benefit from zapping. But ultimately, it kind of just depends on what you're doing with it. Damage, Stormbane, luck. Stormwild brutes, there you need to make sure if you're on expert, Stormwild enemies will be on by default. But if you're in cozy or survival, you need to make sure you go into your settings and change Stormwild enemies to on. Otherwise, you'll never find a Stormwild enemy. Yeah, Raven's Castle. We got to finish it up today, hopefully. Or get it most of the way finished up. So yeah, you won't find Stormwild nothing if you don't have that setting turned on. Alright, we need to build like a little scaffolding. It's like a little, you know? Little pew. Alright, so we don't want too much light. It's good for there. And then, oh, why didn't it let me pull the thing? Aw, let me up. Why, dude, why doesn't it let me pull my glider, like, ever? I need to get behind there. I don't even know if I can get up under there. There we go. Shiny purple. Shiny purple. Because we want underglow for down there. And then... oh, this is going to be rough. I hate it down here. The hitboxes for everything are so weird. Okay, I think we could go there. And then we would want... honestly, can that just go into the rock there? Yeah, we just want more underglow. And then... like there. Right? And then... we want some of it... wait. Yeah, we want some underglow down here, too. So we'll throw one there. And then we want some down here. You shouldn't really see these from above too much. But we do want some, like, glowiness. Hey, let me out. Oh my gosh. Why? Pretty. A red weather warning in the UK? What is that? I do not know what that means. I'm sure it's not good, but what does that specifically mean? Explain in dumb American. Okay. Explain in Fortnite terms. No, kidding. Show the village. Give me one moment, okay? Give me a moment. I'm cooking. We gotta figure out where we gotta put that stuff. I'm working on it here. Let me turn the graphics up. Looks a little bit better when all the... Wait, are they all up? Oh, post-processing is the only... Oh, I just have virtual shadows off. Takes away so many frames when I have shadows all the way up, but it looks so much better. Especially when it gets dark outside, as you can see. That's why we're lighting it. For the nighttime glow. I want it to glow as bright as the Storm King portal is. No, I'm not at build capacity. Oh my god, it looks so cool under there. Ooh. Purple. Damn, that's looking awesome. It's coming together. It's coming together. I wish there was standing purple lights, but I guess what I could do is what's a good pillar? Because I could always do like little halfies. Like little half walls, but that doesn't look amazing. Wait. What if... Does that look nice? Or is it like too big? You know what I'm saying? A little bop bop. Like that? Like, is that solid? Or do I maybe go with something... I think there's like... In another theme, I think there's like a black 2x2 half wall, is there not? There's gotta be something. No, there isn't. There's really nothing like that dark. Because I was thinking like going dark for the pillar to match the railings and stuff to kind of contrast it a little more. Oh wait, isn't there like dark ones though? That aren't those? Where are they? Isn't there like... I swear there's like other dark ones. These ones. No. Yeah, I guess those are the ones I'm already using. I thought there was darker ones than that. Like a darker gray. Like these look good too, to be honest. What are these from? The haunted ones? Those look a little less plain, you know what I mean? But then, can I still do the doodad? Yeah, I can. Perfect. I think that looks better? That's better, right? Epic bricks crash out. When? So I gotta find a way to give light to some of these areas. So from here we'll do a little trick. Hopefully it's far enough away where it doesn't max out. Perfect. That's how you get the same height on things. So what I did there is here the elevation is higher, so I never would have been able to get it into the floor that low otherwise. So what I did was I snapped to this one that I already placed, so that way it's on the same height. And then I nudged over, and luckily it was like the max distance that I can't nudge any more than this. So luckily that was far enough over, but if it didn't work there, what I would do is this. Let's say it was too far. I would just nudge it to like here. So now this one's not in the right spot, but it's at the right height. So now imagine this spot was too far away. Well, now it was too far away to nudge from there, you know, theoretically, but we can go from this one and make sure we have it the right way. Hold on. I don't know if we'll be able to, hold on. You have to have, it would be easier if you had like one of these, essentially. So like, if you switch to this, and then place that there, now you can use this one to nudge it exactly where you would need it to, so that way it matches the height. So you're kind of like just transferring it via reference points. Did they fix the nudging? What do you mean by fix? There's a lot to be improved, but I don't think there's anything broken with it per se. I like that. When I push forward, it would take out my builds. What do you mean by take out your builds? I'm not following. Maybe the terminology is just... All right. From here, we got lighting. Did I get all that? No, we need some sort of lighting up here. Oh, what the? All the way down. It's like woke up on the first floor, just, oh, what happened? Oh my god. There we go. Now we got some more illumination up there. How's it going, Jess? Look at the shiny! It'll be dark here soon, I think. Look at how shiny it looks. Oh, look at the... It looks so good. I need to switch to a Raven. Someone skin redeem for the Stormwild Raven. He's a madman. Yeah, let's not log out over here. We learned that was a bad time that one time. Alright. Why do I feel like logging out after I build is like a bad thing? I know the purple's looking fine. Well, let's keep an eye on TikTok today. We gotta keep an eye on TikTok. Oh, I forgot to change that Windows setting that J-Dub told me about. The bird figure next to the shields, that's what it looks like when you have a Totem of Return equipped. Skin choice. Anything with Storm Raven. No! Wait. We got Raven. Haha! I could have done regular Raven and really stuck it to you. But I think this one works. We still matching. I know my girlies will appreciate it. The girlies in chat. They're about it. What LEGO game is this? This is LEGO Fortnite. It's free. Interesting. So it sounds like you have two key binds that have secondary binds together. So it sounds like, are you on controller? It sounds like you have a primary bind and secondary binds for certain controls. So that way, like, one button is doing like two things at once. So check your key binds. Double check your key binds. My dude's got all the ravens. Now, there's so many more ravens I technically don't have. Oh. Wait a minute. Is this a regular thunderstorm? Yeah, okay. I thought that was like, wait a minute. Purple. The purple, like, pinkish color matches the hair perfectly. I blend right in. I really like the build video. TikTok didn't. I mean, not like the people, but I don't know if it was the algorithm. Definitely did not like that video as much. Because that's the build that this tutorial is end up going to be based on. But, like, it did terrible. What's funny is I think it was the quickness I needed to make. Even though I wanted to wait till every build all the way up, I think I needed to go back. I want to try almost reposting it. What I need to do is just go and highlight all of those clips, and instead of cutting them sooner, I just need to like increase the speed to like 150, 175%, so that way it's all the same cuts and edits, but much faster. Because, dude, the vehicle one that I built, the one that's my simple everyday driver, that one's only like 30 or 40 seconds long, and it's at like 56K views, and it's a very simple style edit video like that. But then the one I did for the houses, which is a kind of a slower paced edit, because 16 wide big walls take longer for the bricks to click all the way up than vehicle parts do, obviously. So, like, it was naturally a longer edit because of that, so I think I need to just speed it up. Yeah, I think I just need to highlight all those clips and just make them like 150, 175%. So that way it makes it going from being like a 2-minute clip to like maybe a 45-second clip or something like that. All right, what is next? Oh yeah, I was doing lights on the side over here. All right, so those ones are right at the height of like the windows and stuff. So these ones should be pretty easy. Oh, we're out of... I'm going through so many metal plates for these darn things. The Raven house. Yes, I built all of this, Divine. This is all the handiwork. These come with these should be all Raven parts that I'm using currently. Do I have more metal plates with me? Oh. Oh no! Oh no! We're out of metal plates stowed. Oh no! Stop striking me with lightning! Oh, Vamp, trust me, I know all about the build limit. I mean, I haven't hit the build limit in a long time. The last time I think I severely hit the build limit was on my Lion Knight Village in Survival World, which I do need to double check on that. I need to go back there and see if I can build again. I feel like it's bugged, though. I also have so many things connected to one structure there. That's probably what it is I needed to break that village up into more breaks where one structure dips into the ground and then a new structure starts like 10 feet away from it. Because the second you connect megastructures, all of that gets like calculated as one structure kind of deal, and it adds to the complexity even more than if you just broke it by a couple of spaces and made them like subsections. That's why, like, my pirate village, I was able to build so much. Every part of that pirate Lost Isles village is technically, it flows together, but technically all the big chunks are not physically connected to one another. So like you get a soft reset on the build complexity, like, every time you do that. How many bus stations are there? I think on the map there's like 20 or 30. But you can find rift shards from ways other than the bus stations as well. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell what's causing the complexity issue, and sometimes just deleting one single part or a couple doesn't exactly make it go backwards like you think it would. Okay, we're doing pretty good on metal plates. We'll be all right. I do got to collect from villagers, though. What weapon would Shatterhorn be most useful for? I would say fighting the Storm King. It's pretty darn good for fighting the enemies. I would use, so like if you were going to the Storm King fight, anytime the Storm King falls down and you're able to hit his weak point with your melee weapon, I wouldn't use the Shatterhorn because then you're not utilizing the Shatterhorn effects and you'd be wasting durability on it. So then you would switch to like another, like some sort of legendary weapon that's not Shatterhorn. But then when the Storm King, when you're fighting his trash, like fighting the regular acolytes and stuff, for those it'd be really nice to pull out the Shatterhorn zapping 4 weapon, because then if there's 1, 2, 3 enemies nearby, you're just absolutely destroying them because of zapping 4, regardless of the other runes that are on it. And then also, like, sometimes caves. Any situation where you find yourself consistently fighting 2+ enemies. So like a storm dungeon. When you're fighting those waves of enemies in the storm dungeons, how it will spawn like 3 guys next to the crystals. Dude, you could hit one of them, and by the time you kill one of them, you've killed all of them because zapping is kicked in. So, multiple enemy encounters. Anytime you're fighting multiple enemies, really. However, I don't think it works on crawlers, wolves, and creatures, which I think is a bug. From my experience, I believe it only works on, like, minifigure type enemies. Does that make sense? So, like, if they're mini, so skeletons or the bandits and stuff like that, those ones, they should count for those, but they don't for some reason count on the other enemies that I described, like the creatures. At least that's what I've observed. And I think it could be a bug. Where's the storm? They'll be randomly around your world. Kind of like I said, randomly placed. You will eventually get a compass that will show you where everything is. This should be enough. I don't need to go overboard on those. Oh no, it didn't break. No, I mean, where's the storm? No, I mean, in my storms, there's a timer. Yeah, so you'll need to get the blue storm charms to make it so you can last in the storm longer. But you're asking where is my storm? So when you defeat the Storm King or you defeat the dungeon, it gets rid of the storm for 24 hours. I think we wanted... What was it? The Haunted Corner was the one I was using? Oh, that one's not the same color for here. Why is the half wall such an interesting color? I guess I could also just use the friendly neighborhood one. This one's a really good looking corner too. the hitbox here is insane. I guess I'll just have one there. Why is it being so annoying? What the hell? This is being so weird. It's like one side just doesn't want to connect correctly, and I don't know why. Oh, okay, I just got to move it around a little bit. Is it? There we go. Now we're just lagging. Yo, an anonymous gifter gifted Lizzie a tub. Let's go! It took me a second to read that whole thing. I guess what would be better than this one? Oh no. It's in one of the invisible walls. I guess it's staying there. Because the other thing we need to do is do a couple of... Ooh, there we go. So back here, we do a couple of these lights that you'll really... Oh god, oh god, please don't get stuck again. You'll really never see these, but they're gonna illuminate inside and down here. Oh god. I got really stuck the other day, remember that? Boom. And then I think we'll do a few on the outside. Yeah, what's going on, anyone? It's about to get dark, which means it's about to look spooky. I can't land on that, really? What is going on here? I guess we just do this. We build a little stairway going off here. Looking good. I think that's enough. Maybe even too much, but... Alright, now we go back and replace these ones. So much work to do, but at least I have... See, like, all the work I did yesterday and then, like, kind of taking a beat and sleeping on it, this allows me the time to kind of come back, know what I'm doing, ready to go. We want that there. Do I want 2 at each of these? I think 2 looks not terrible. Like here, obviously, I'll just do 1. I'm not going to do 1 on each corner, but... Solid. This one we'll do a tall one. Boom. I'm not going to do too many illuminating lights underneath there. Maybe like right here, we just put one in the wall. Like, to be honest, I think we just go... Man, what's going on with my camera? I can't see anything. Oh my god. Just work with me, camera. There. That's good enough for me for a light in the middle. Go back around this way. Get rid of this one. Do a tall boy there. Boom. Boom. Okay, now we go replace these ones. These ones are half ones. We're locked in. We're locked in. We know what we need to do. So all we need to do is do it. We'll go this one. Replace. Replace. Okay, we got that figured out. Purple. It's oh, big thorn. Where am I? Behold, all the purple. I need to get a bunch of what's it called? Flint knock, so I could just go super high into the air without having to use the bus station. Because I can't even show you guys like the full scale of this village. Ah, TikTok says it's trying to reconnect. Doesn't say I'm AFK. Okay, we're good. Had a lapse in internet there for a second, apparently. That's about as high as we can get from over here. It's one of those things I wish I was on a regular survival. I want to use fly mode so bad to look at this village, but I can't. But it's really coming. I think I am going to put some more lanterns down there, because otherwise, I don't know. I like those ones not being illuminated, but I guess they don't need to be there. These ones I like being illuminated on the archways, but I don't need to have them illuminated. So that's pretty much done. I think that's all the lighting. I think that was the last. Oh, there's some lighting on that side of the building I technically need to hit up. Just a little. Oh, God. Ah! Not the hole. I don't need a lot here. And they don't need to be perfect. Don't judge me on whether they're centered or not. I don't want to hear it. They're practically perfect. That side I'm not really worried about. We don't want to go too hard on build complexity, but we want things bright and shiny. Okay. Also, I need to move this. It's like such an eyesore right there. I know it's like just temporary right there, but still. It is like the biggest eyesore imaginable. There's always I wish you can actually get rid of the marker. You just have to put it somewhere else. Did I have all the graphic settings up still? Yeah, we do. Okay. Because it looks cool. I like it in the day because it still looks great, but it's not like as purple. And I like kind of the contrast. That, and we haven't even seen it. Imagine at night while the regular storm is active.
It's a new day!
It's going to look
it's
so
a new
crazy.
Day!
It's a new day.
It's a new LEGO survival server.
You started one? Are you in the storm? I'm in the Storm King Mountain, but when you've defeated the Storm King, the storm is inactive until the Storm King recharges again. Wish I had those little fires, dude. Why don't we have more stuff like this? Where it's got like a lamp, like a Lego lamp, but like real fire coming off of it, like the epic. I just realized, why do we not have more stuff like this? Probably because of build complexity. People would probably use like 1,000 of these in their village, and then that would just be like torture to this. This is why we have build complexity. Too much of that stuff, probably. This guy castle is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, bro. I love build. How do you build this? So, it's hard to explain because it's all custom. But, good news for you guys. It's not going to be a tutorial on this village, but I am kicking off a YouTube village tutorial series. Whoa. I can see under there. I don't have a cord with me, do I? I'm like, I could get under there. It's like a secret little spot. You can do the rotatey glitch to get under. It'd be really interesting. Yeah, we just have the torches as wall mounts, I suppose, which are nice, but... Oh yeah, I've seen Brave has a video on that actually. All right, so from there we're not done yet. Oh wait, we need a few more lights over here, I think. Like this needs a little doot doot, little pop pop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Actually, I'm gonna be a little overboard on the lights on that spot. That'll be good. So this one again, it's gonna be really hard to get this one to go to the right height that we want. So what we're gonna do is snap this one to this one. Nudge it over. Now it's the exact same height. You see? How's there no storm for you? So when the Storm King is defeated for the day, see how it says the Storm King is still gathering his strength. So I defeated him yesterday, so he'll be reset here in the next hour or two. But when he's down, there is no storm. Same thing with the regular storms, because this is the Storm King Island, but same thing with the regular storms. If you go into this storm dungeon and clear it out all the way to the end and defeat the Storm Lord, that storm around the cave will disappear for 24 hours. So it's just defeating the Storm King. Just that. That's all. See here, if we really wanted to, we could throw one. I love it. Can you show main village? Maybe in a little bit. If you guys get me to 10K likes. Gotta get those likes up, baby. We're pushing rookie numbers right now. You ain't been on in a minute? That's fine. How's it going, Anime World? Okay, so what's next? I want to build up here. So let's get that kind of drawn out. I know I did. Oh, yeah. So from right here... But in all honesty, I just don't want to take a break from what I'm doing right now. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Yeah, that'll work. Back this way. Here. Then up this way, and then here. And then let's just make it kind of skip that way and then go up again. It's not quite at the level we need to be. It needs to be a little bit higher, but how do I make it? I guess I could do a couple of artificial steps. Kind of like that. I guess I can flip some of these around just a little bit so they don't look so funky, but that'll bring us up to the height that we need. And then should have a platform to build on up here. We can bring pretty much as far back as we need to and build another castle. That should be pretty much perfect. Why some of these don't want to work with you is beyond me, but those kind of areas will be fine. So now we have that where it needs to be. So let's go back through and just do all the simple stuff like this. Why did that go? Oh, poop! Did I really do the wrong ones? I started with the wrong one. Damn it. It's okay. All we gotta do is build a few extra spaces here. Damn it. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why is that railing wrong? No. Locked. Cocked and ready to rock. Oh, God. Alright. So, now that's just filling in stuff underneath. That's easy. Filling in railings. That's easy. We should have the spacing figured out there.
So every 24 hours, you have to stop what you're doing to kick Storm King's butt again and again. Sounds tiresome.
I don't have to, but if I want to work on or visit this village, and I don't even have to, because it will, during the storm, it will break pieces of the village. Not extremely fast, but it will break certain pieces if you let it. Kind of thinking about changing up some of those window designs as it goes up the side just a little bit so it's not so repetitive right there. Changing up the pattern. Just some way, somehow, so it's staggered or just a different pattern over there. Otherwise, I don't hate it, but there it gets a little bit repetitive on the windows. Whereas all these ones, they look a little bit more natural, the way they kind of flow. So we got this surface, so now it's just filling in all this area, kind of like how we did over here. And that should pretty much cap the village where I want it. I could put a little tower up there too, you know what I mean, after I build this area. It's just a matter of, okay, where do we want to put other stuff? Oh, we want to put another thing over here, just do this, and then build up this way, and then do another thing here, and then boom, boom, little pathway to like right here. And this goes to another, you know, or maybe like start it right here, and then boom, this goes to another little tower that could occupy like this much space. There's all sorts of possibilities. So like it could be a small building, but you can make a small little building up here. There's all sorts of possibilities. I don't know if I'll do that right off the bat, but it is an option I'm thinking about. Just keep continuing on. Ooh, it's getting dark. Here. Need to grab actual water. Yeah, tower, balcony. And that's the other thing, when I build the building that I'm going to build here, it might cover that. So it could just be something that branches off the top. Like, I still even was thinking about doing that, like having a stairway pop out of the side there and then wrap up there or something like that. There's a lot of options. I gotta build like a good viewing spot for this village, but there's just nowhere good to stand. Like, I want to look at this village from certain angles, but you just can't because it's like a 360. So it's really hard to get like, especially since I'm in expert mode and I can't just fly anywhere. You know, I'd have to like build a perfect flying machine to just like hover me up over here. And then we'll have something built over here soon. Just gotta get it built. Anybody else have magic counting powers? I could just count 2 16 blocks in my head like that. I don't literally count it, it's all a feel. After a while, you just get a feel for how long you have to walk backwards and how much roughly 60. I eyeball the 16 spaces like it's nothing. Here, I'll leave you guys with this view. Because I'm going to go get a water. I think I could still do the music. There we go. Oh, wait, the marker's in the way. Move it, marker. Aha! Yo, thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, I swear, most of the time when I feed Bones, he's like begging me for food, right? He'll be begging, like, you can tell he's ready for dinner time, or he's ready for the next meal time of the day. And then when I feed him, it's like he needs my special approved sanctioned blessing in order to start eating, because I swear I'll feed him and then he like looks up at me like I'm like, is that not enough or what? And like sometimes I'll like literally go up to the bowl and just like touch the, like I'll like knight the food. I'm like, it's for you, Bones, because I'm like, you were just begging for it, go get it. Yo, how's it going, Diego? Long time no see indeed. How have you been? Working on a Storm King village right now. Where are my archways? Oh, they're there. So it should just be a matter of continuing these out. And we're not going to worry about the inconsistency in spacing there. We're just not. I mean, we are a little bit, but... And I keep forgetting some of these are these ones don't really matter whether they're interior or exterior. At least they don't matter too much to me here. You won't really see these underneath in the spacing within them. I try not to like overthink spacing too much when I don't have to. Otherwise, you're just gonna like chasing perfectionism in this game. It's not a bad thing, but it will kind of take away from your ability to create things at a somewhat decent pace. Like sometimes you just have to let certain little inconsistencies or imperfections go, and you'll be able to build a lot more. You visited 30 countries? Holy dude. Busy. Hell yeah, dude. I thought I was special just going and visiting Denmark for the first time and going abroad, dude. That's sick. Which ones? I mean, just to name a few, I guess that's a lot. So like these ones are going to be a little bit weird, which is fine. Again, one of the things you kind of just got to learn to accept. And having everything go all the way down to the ground, again, just because I'm more concerned about build complexity, I'm not going to build those, like, into the ground. From all the angles that you're going to see it from, it's going to pretty much look like it's into the ground anyway. So I think right here we're going to go with Halloween Town, and then we're going to go to the supports, and we want this guy right here. We're just going to do one of them in the center right there, and I guess right there. Might as well spare the extra one. And then we're going to go to supports, and then kind of just thicken this thing up a little bit. So that way it's not so dainty looking from the side when you do... Oh, God. Stuck. So just so it's not so dainty looking when you see it from the side. It's going to let me put it that way. And then here we just do the rails on the track instead of next to it. Same thing here. And then let's pop off of here, land here, have this one. Let's have this one go like this way. So it's like a different direction. How are you still playing this game? I like to build, man. That's such a crazy thought. This game is more than just, you know, I mean, it's a survival game with, like, you know, there's some, like, milestones and progression achievements and stuff like that, of course. But at the core of it, you got to remember it's a Lego game, and in Lego games, you build. And as a longtime Lego fan, I really like to build stuff. So this is a game where I get to build to my heart's content without having to spend hundreds of dollars on sets and pieces and spend hours and hours designing different things, which I do enjoy building in real life too. Don't get me wrong. There's a balance to it. There's, like, you know, but there's advantages to doing one or the other for sure. And this game is very much so inviting to builders. And all right, we got that stairway all built up, nice and tidy. Oh, I bet you're jet lagged by insanity. Like, insane. Almost all Europe, Japan, Brazil, and others. Dude, that's insane. I still play a little wife and kids. Did a good little fam game. Only, yeah, it's really fun. And that, and it's, yeah, like you said, not just for builders, but for families and people who like a little bit more of a lighter gameplay experience. This is definitely it. Okay, so from here, it's kind of hard to see, but I should be able to make this work. Let me up, please. Okay. So we're gonna use this guy. No. Dude, these hitboxes on these rocks are gonna drive me insane. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Oops. No! Those are supposed to be pulled to space back.
Tell me how to cook the sauce, all right?
Oh, no. I've made a mistake. Made a mistake, I have. It'll be okay, though, I think. Oops. It'll still be okay. Hurry! Tell me how to cook the sauce! What level are you?
Oh no, he's hot!
481. Hey! He's a she today. Okay, not me, my character. Wait, let me. Oh my god. I'm gonna crash out on these rocks. Actually, just because that's gonna be stupid to like, it's gonna look weird, and I can mitigate that by just not having it exist, because it's already gonna be supported by this thing anyway. So now I don't have to worry about the darn single 2x1 coming down there. Alls I'll have to do to kind of give it some. Just do one of the these guys up here instead, so that way it still looks like there's something of that color and shape like there. There we go. Workarounds, baby, workarounds. And then from there we have our space to put this. Oh, I forgot that other piece is supposed to come out of space too, technically. Oh well. Alright, now we have most of that. We just gotta build those pillars down and then do the other face of it. And then the back side, we really shouldn't have to do anything. Can't I see this? Oh my god. Please. These rock hitboxes are gonna be the death of me. Objects in the way there. Okay. Can I do a half wall though? But why? But why not the other space? Is it a looking thing? Do I need to like do sometimes? Oh, now it's unbreakable. Oh, sick. We got it. Hold on. Sometimes you can get it if you just look at it the right way. Sometimes you just got to give it the little stink eye. Sometimes it'll actually attach. Actually, what if I like nudged it into the? Oh wait, see, it's still being so weird. What is blocking it? It's like one single pixel in there just doesn't want it. Fine, you win. We'll move it over a space. We'll ruin the whole thing for you. No, complexity's still there. You just, I'm sure that's improved little by little over time. But, it's still there. But it's definitely better, I would say. Oh, not a granite. Rip. Yeah, I've got, now that I went to Denmark, I got my passport for sure now, and it's definitely gonna open up more travel opportunities, because, like, you know, if you do it right, you can, you know, find some good deals and plan ahead and find all sorts of deals on travel to countries you might have never thought to travel to, because you would have assumed it was too much, but you never know. Yo, thank you for the follow, Wyatt. Appreciate it. Over on Twitch. If you're over on TikTok right now, come drop a follow on Twitch just in case TikTok gets banned. See, this one's being stupid too. Stop it. See, these ones, are they gonna... See, I'm not even worried about making them go all the way down. They're just gonna be stupid anyway. Yeah, that one. Actually, just to make my life easier, we're gonna do 2 of these, because I can actually snap. Oh, you know what? Oh, crap, that's not right. I guess let's just do a couple of pillars. I can't even get down there. So yeah, let's just do that. 2 of these. And then we'll just snap this way. Yeah, it got banned. Technically, it went away for a day, and it's still set to get banned, but it got delayed. That's the deal. Done got delayed. Oh, that one can go down a little bit further. Just not that one. Alright, we have another platform to build on, minus that little square, but that's fine. It'll end up getting covered up anyway. But we have one final building platform. I think this will end up completing the village. And it gives me a good place to stand for the rest of it, to be honest. It's an excellent viewing spot for most of the village. Oh, it sucks. Why am I sideways? Let's hope he doesn't.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, I like. Thank you. Oh, why is it every time I do it, it goes sideways? Thank you, Opie, for this emote, by the way. It's one of my favorites. It's a little night rave at the Storm King mountain. It's a little casual flex on the Storm King. Just imagine like all the acolytes out here. Whew, like the scene from Lord of the Rings where all the orcs are out. Just a big crowd of acolytes just going crazy. I wish you could spawn that many NPCs or have that many buddies. I would totally, if I would get a group of like 30 people, 30 of you guys, just have the acolyte rave. You know what I guess we could, what kind of acolyte skins are there other than Raven? There's like the Storm, there's like the Cube guy. I know there's certain skins out there, but it would be really cool if I had like a shot like that where I went like this and then I turned around and it could like switch to a bunch of up close shots where we have like 8 of us on this building and then we can all of us move over to like this building and do like another shot of like 8 of us. And it could kind of like give the illusion that the whole place is like popping with people if we cut it up right and use like different skins and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty sick. No, I haven't beat the Storm King today yet. This build looks amazing. Thank you. It's really starting to come together. We got to get this last part done up. But otherwise, it's pretty much there. We're going to have to go back and do lighting. But otherwise, we got all the stairways, we got all the railings, we got all the supports. Which is kind of like the technical part. I mean, the building is pretty standard for me at this point. But doing all these wonky staircases to get them to work the way I want them to is kind of a whole thing. So what I'm thinking about doing is, what else do we got here for walls in the realm of just these? Maybe it would be a fun time to finally utilize these things somehow. I wouldn't know how, but they look so cool, man. You just really wouldn't see them unless they were like a half a wall higher. How would these even be used? Essentially that there, and then I think there's like a side piece for it. Isn't there? Isn't there something? I swear there's some sort of cover. Or am I thinking of a different theme? What are these from? Halloween Town? Oh, did I use an interior there? I think I did. Cube Queen, yeah, just anything that looks purple and stormy, to be honest. Because I want to use these pieces, but if I use them, like, right here, you're not going to even see them. You know what I mean? Do I go with a round build up here? Or do I go with the square one? I think I go with a round one, more round, to balance out the rest of them. Oh, got the TikTok captcha. Haha! I caught it early. It's a little close, but eh. Oh, I gotta end it, don't I? It's gonna have to be roughly right about there, which means we gotta, like, I don't know, I guess we don't have to. But in the name of things being centered. You know what? Screw centering. So here should have perfect amount of space. Beautiful. And then here really almost doesn't matter. Okay. I can't remember. That's what I always look to, but I feel like they don't even use them. And I can never get a good look at these darn things. Unless you physically build it. But, like, I can't even see where they... Oh, I see. Is it used on the roof? Yeah, they use it as, like... Wait, no. How are they doing that? That's, like, a different piece, right? I think you use it as a roof end. I think it's an end of the roof. I think that might be what it is. I think... Because that's what it looks like they do with it. Like, you would have it like this, and then I think there's a roof that specifically goes around it. Oh, no, no. See, that's just built into the roof. Never mind. Okay, no. Is there another roof that would go... No, that would... With this? No, that also has... I'm so confused. What would we use that for? Like, naturally in the build, what do they use it for? I can't even... And again, I can't get a good look at this thing at all. Like, it looks like the roof piece, but then it's not, because that's built... I don't know how they're using that piece in the prefab at all, to be honest. Maybe am I just missing it? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the solution there. Let's see. You know, it'd be really cool. Where's the center here? Right there. So what if we did a door here? Like right there in the center. I think that's the center. I can't really tell. No, I think it was over a space. I want to see if I can work this box thing into the build. Do something a little different with this one. Always got to like change it up, you know what I mean? You got to find a way to make it feel fresh from the other builds that you did. So this one's just going to need to be a 12. I don't like the big windows. Let's go with this one. We'll go there, and then I think from there we can do another box right there. And then in the back, we need a 16. And I forgot, I want the purple facing outward. I don't necessarily need to have a stairway coming up to here. I just like stuff to look interesting sometimes. But also, instead of that, let's do... Isn't it this thing? This one being weird. There, I like that for the entrance there. And you can kind of see into it. Or I don't know. Do we like the door or do we like the... Actually, for this one, I want this thing instead. And then, hold on, wait. How would that look if we made it there, but then one space forward? Kind of like that. So I can do the same thing here. Check it out. All we gotta do is switch the window for an 8 wide. And then boom. Out of space. Oh wait, I think I did. Oh, that one's right. Yeah, we're good. So that one there, bump it up a space. And then I think we could do the same thing here with the door, to be honest. The door, we can do, I think, we'll do a single door here. I think that'll also help with the color. Looking a little bit better. And then snap there, one space forward, snap there, one space forward. So I'll kind of give this building even more of a different vibe than the rest of them I've done already. I was going to say do all 4 like that. Wait, like this, like indented? Yeah, this looks a lot cooler. Nice shade. It kind of blends in those hard, like how the corner, how it sticks out, but it kind of re-blends it back in so it's not such a blocky transition from those corners. I really like that a lot. And then from here, we pretty much just build it up. Or what I can do is, what if we build, almost like make it like a pyramid pattern, since I'm not going to build on the inside anyway. What if we did this one? Let's see how far we could do that without it. Like, it would still cover. You know what I mean? I think it'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. Even like 1, 2, 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if like that's the move. We kind of like pyramid it in, but then that gives me less room to work with for each one if I wanted to like continue that. But I guess I don't need to make it that tall, because then from here it would pretty much be like here and there if I even wanted to do the same thing. Or I guess I could go off by 1. Like that. I think that would also create like an even space in between. That would at least allow for a little bit more tapering. So like that one would go there. And then see, I wouldn't be able to fit windows there anymore. That's the only thing. I'm trying to think, do I just continue? I think at least like I have it now. I can continue it up one more story verbatim. Like at least one more going up like this looks great, I think. Oh. But I am thinking about some sort of like taper effect. Did I say? Some sort of lowish, tapering kind of fade, if you will. Something like that. And if we can do that, the build will then be official. It will definitely be a massive build at that point. At that point. Okay, from here, I think it's very simple what we do. I think it's very simple. We do this, we go bat, we go bow, boop, bada bow. We do those, and then from here we just go to these little roof pieces. And what I think would look super sick is instead of doing the stone pieces up here, which I think would look great, don't get me wrong, or I guess you chat can decide. What do you think? We go with that kind of idea, or do we see if we can slide in one of these instead and see if that looks better, because I think it will. And then I don't know what the center floor, I'm not even going to worry about a floor in the center, to be honest, because it's going to be wacky because of the shape I have here. Yeah, I might be able to make it work. All right, let's see. I think for this one, we're going to make the top stone just so it contrasts more. But I think I should be able to put a floor here. It's just going to be like tough to fill in all the gaps, or maybe it won't. Maybe I'm lying. No, that was really easy. Okay, I win. Haha! And then maybe in the middle we do like another like bada boop, you know? Why does that not look like it's in the middle? Is that in the middle, chat? No shot. protractor here. Oh, it kind of makes a cool little... Yeah, that's the move there. That's the move. It looks cool. It looks good. We see that lights. Although right here, I think this needs to be window. We got too many of those things. It needs to be a window. That needs to be a window, and then I think even that might need to be a window. Oh no! My table. It's broken. Oh, please. Oops, that's not where we want to go. On top of this one. Ow. Ow. My Lego legs. I like it a lot. That didn't work at all. I went backwards. It's right on the middle diamond. That one's too low. Then stop being funny. Oh my god, the camera sometimes just works against you. Hello? Yeah, I like that. It's like framed perfectly up in the center too. I like that. Now down here. I don't know if I want to do any lights. Oh yeah, I got to do the corner style lights. So let's get this build in the mix. Get this piece and this piece pulled into the recents. And then we also need this piece pulled into the recents. There we go. I'm just gonna go through and do all these. Boom. Boom. Let's be honest, we'll do one. Right there as well. Got it. Okay. Now we do all these. Doop. Doop. Boop. Boop. Then to the lights. Oh, that's too high. My camera would work with me here. Camera. Got it. Up. Okay. Now... backlight. Should be enough back... oh, let's do one more, like... over there. Oh, no! I've fallen into Satan's crack. There's one side with wonky lights on the tower. Oh, please tell me where. If they're enough to notice like really easily, and they're in the... some of them I don't mind if you can't tell like one side from the other. But in certain cases, if you can tell right away. Let's see. Was it up on the tower? Which ones were wonky? Oh, ow, my Lego legs. It wasn't these ones. Which ones were wonky? These two? Oh, those two. Woo! I think that's right now. Yeah, that's definitely Satan's crack. You can't tell me it's wrong. I can't see anything. These ones are wonky. I don't want to hear about it. Those ones are mostly for backlighting. Okay, I think that building is done. We got backlighting. The only thing I'm thinking about doing is lighting on the front like I did for these. I still haven't done it on the front of these archways here. But these ones have enough backlighting to it where it kind of isn't necessary. But I feel like on these ones I might want to put at least one lamp on here towards the top. Like every other one. Just enough to light up the archways a little bit more. I'm still using that next time I glitch under the map. You can also call it something a little more vulgar too, probably. All my Red Bull's all gone. See, I utilize enough of those pillars where I'm happy.
B-E-A-U Typho.
You know what else? I think I would have enough room to do the same. See that thing I did right there? The little archway deal? You see where I'm going with this? I think we could build one of those up here. I think we have the space. And do you think that, with that peak there, see the roof over there? Do you think that would be a better crown to this building than just another one of these? You think? Night Opie, thank you so much. If you like it, I love it. But what do you think, Zep? Do you think this one, we could always try it. It's not like I can't build this one back. It's not like ultra complicated. But I'm thinking... I would just need an 8x8, I believe. I'm just gonna do a filler there. Where's that other 8 get me now? Oh, so it would need to go another space forward. But that's okay, because we're not going to need the space. Nobody's actually going to be up here. Wait. Oh, this side used an interior. Dang it. Hola! How's it going? Oh no! Better. Next thing to do. You know, it would be kind of cool. I don't know if we'll be able to. Oh, yeah. It's just like hide a couple of these up in here. And I think we can illuminate up here that way. But I think we still want one more. Like right there at the top. I mean, maybe one on the outsides, but I definitely wanted the insides illuminated as well. Ooh, the Storm King trophy might... If I move the lights, it actually... You're such a genius. I bet they will. I bet it will. I bet this is, like, perfect. Zeppelin, you're a genius! Zeppelin, your genius is showing. Where? This will, I think... Oh, I'd have to get rid of, and I don't think it'd be a big deal. Just get rid of that. Yeah! I like that. Oh! Oh no! Please! I've fallen! I need life alert. I've fallen and I can't get up. Jump. This can go up pretty high. I can move it up a little too.
This one base I built with a village square. There's a brute right outside.
I'm almost thinking for these, instead of pillars here, You can't really see almost a window. You think a window might do better here? I think it might blend better. Like if I just do one of these and then flip it with the purple facing out, I think that's a little cleaner. And it matches with the windows I did below anyway. Since we're kind of taking away that whole archway on the front. I think it makes the color just all around a little bit better. More color, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I should probably put lights on it while I'm over here. These ones look a little weird with a light right on top, but they're on the side anyway. That looks so sick, dude. Good call on the statues up. That looks so cool. I think the only thing I like kind of having the corners darkened, but I don't know if I should light them up or not. Yo, Neil Henderson, thank you for the sub on YouTube. That's pretty much all the structure we're gonna do. I might spend another stream doing more decorations. Oh yeah, I just need the chilled areas, but yeah, I think I might call it early today because I've got a YouTube video I wanted to get working on. So the earlier the better, so I can have that ready by tomorrow. Like I said, some of these I've been telling you guys lately, my streams are going to be a little bit shorter than normal due to the fact that I am going to be pushing hard for doing YouTube, and I need to spend a little more time per day editing so that way I can get things flowing on my YouTube channel, just in case TikTok does inevitably, I don't want to say inevitably, but does end up going down and being banned. Oh, dude, there's the perfect last building. Swear, we cooked on this one, chat. We absolutely cooked on this one. Did I miss a piece? Oh no, I thought I missed a... There's no access on this one to get up there. Technically, I could probably make access. No, there's no space in that middle part. But sometimes you gotta just make stuff look good. See, like, those ones are a little more basic. This one definitely has more vibe to it. I think if I did more style like this on some of these, I could definitely make some of these look better. And I technically could go back, but I don't think I'm going to. I like the overall vibe of the whole village. Dude, I love that the purple lights, I guess it's because I have extra, I don't even know. No, these don't even have any of my own lights. These are all just the storm lights on their own. This purple light matches the other ones, like, perfectly to a T. Yeah, I thought that they were necessarily gone, but, like, the game finally gave us, like, other activities to do. You know what I mean? Like, that was my whole thing, when people were like, well, how do you not get bored? And I'm like, well, even though there's not a lot of content, you know, I just build. And then the second they give us some content, it's not that I ditched building, but at the same time, it was like, oh, exactly the thing I've been waiting for. So I can, you know, do a little bit of a break from building and have some fun in the other aspects of the game. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm going to be doing more YouTube tutorials, like I said. So, holy cow, that's the screenshot right there. Move that darn marker. I think I just unequip everything. It makes it... Wait, let me get rid of the... That's the screenshot. You can see pretty much all of the build here. But it's pretty much all the way done. Why does it never let me take a screenshot when I want to? No. Okay, it does not want to let me. This is the most annoying thing on the planet, I swear. The Windows snip tool for doing screenshots, I swear it's the buggiest thing on the planet. Anytime I'm trying to get a good screenshot, it's like, no. Like right now, I'm pressing this print screen button and it is just like going to a black screen and then not doing anything every single time. There we go. Now I got the snip tool. Boop. Okay, I finally got one screenshot. There's more stuff to build for sure. Oh, I'm almost out of food. I guess I could do the Storm King real quick. I totally forgot about that. I do want to get going here soon, but let's see if I can log out and log back in. And I think it should be time for me to fight the Storm King again. And we should be able to get it to where it's like actually storming. Here, and just for the photo, we're also gonna go to regular Storm Raven. And then I'm calling it a night. So everybody go follow on Twitch on the way out on the TikTok. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support, but I'm calling it for the night. As soon as I log in and see if the storm is here. I could probably do the Storm King tomorrow, if anything. I'm not even worried about rushing it every day. So that's going to take me another like 20 minutes. And I kind of want to get going. Like I said, I've got a really cool YouTube video in the works for you guys right now. It is a full village tutorial, step by step, on how to build a really dope Tudor salty seaport style village. Thank you, Opie. I appreciate it. Let's see. Looks like it's not quite reset yet. So it wouldn't be ready anyway. It's time to call it. Oh, it looks so good though. It's so good. Just like it was in my head when we started. I always have a little bit of a vision. I'm like, I'm going to build up and around here and down here and then over here. And I'm probably going to go up and around there. And then you see it actually happen. If you guys watch my streams, it's really fun. From beginning to end. There'll still be more to add. I want to do a lot of... what I'm thinking about doing is taking the electronics, wherever they are. The conveyor belts, and I kind of want to do little factory builds, but it's just not very even out here. I guess I could build some other little platforms up here, kind of like I did up there, some little mini platforms, and then put little like conveyor belts and little doodads and make it look like there's a work floor. Here is relatively flat. Like here I could do a little build where there's like a bunch of these. These are a lot of metal plates, but I could do like little conveyor belts and then make it look like they're collecting rift crystals from the mountain or something like that. It's going to cost a lot for the clutter that I'm going to need to do, or the houseware, this stuff. Because like if I want these barrels, these are actual rift crystals, but it would be cool to make it look like they're maybe like mining crystals out of the mountain or something like that. Kind of just add some extra like life to the outside of the build. Lizzie Lou, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the encouragement, and Zeppelin and everybody else, thank you for all the suggestions, the little pointers, the second opinions. They're very much appreciated and welcome. It's not backseat gaming here. As long as you're not going overboard with it. But if it's tasteful and, you know, you've got a good taste yourself, and I've seen that you've got good taste, I always love the suggestions. So last thing, like I said, code Epic Bricks in the item shop. If you guys are already supporting me, double check. It does reset automatically every 2 weeks to absolutely nothing. So just double check if you want to continue to support me that it's typed in there for like your crew pass, because that goes through monthly. So you'd technically have to like reset it at least one time a month for your crew pass to actually count for it. But other than that, I will be live. I should be live tomorrow, normal times. I guess not necessarily normal times, but starting at my normal time, and I'll probably do about 2.5 hour stream. Like I said, my streams I'm going to cut from 4 hours to just a little bit shorter, at least to start, so I can focus a little more on doing my YouTube edits for long form. And then hopefully if it gets to a point where I can get my YouTube videos, and it'll help, if you guys want to help with that, go watch my YouTube videos, my long forms, give them upvotes, or likes, thumbs ups, shares, comments, all the things that will help with the YouTube algorithm. Because as soon as it gets rolling on YouTube, then I could essentially get to a point where I'll be able to hire an editor and then save all that time back and then go back to 4-hour streams and still be able to pump out long format videos. But I got to do some work on the ground myself to get that accomplished. Nostalgic art sounds good. Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's raid on over, guys. Thank you so much. We're getting... I need to put up my actual viewer count. I never know what we're actually at. I can see how many people raid over, but I know that's not technically probably everybody in the stream, but I haven't been looking at my numbers. But I know we're getting close. We're biting at the ankles of, like, partner numbers, I know. There, new Lego Pete. Perfect. But I gotta keep growing, and I think YouTube is the key, because TikTok is great, but it's not forever. And it's also hard to, like, when you from YouTube, getting people to go from TikTok, that is, getting people to go from TikTok to another platform is like really tough. Whereas like the other way around is a lot easier. But no, thank you, Sensor Beam. I'm out of here, guys. Go check out Nostalgic Art. Hopefully they're chill. But otherwise, I'm out of here. Have a good night, guys. No, thank you, Zeppelin. I appreciate all the support on all the platforms. Everything you do for me is more than you know appreciated, to no end. My day has been well, Tyrese. I am headed out for the night. Also, Dia, have a good one. Have some fun on the Call of Duties. But I'm out of here, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, and we'll do some more building. But also, tomorrow, check me out on YouTube, because I should have the video uploaded. I'm going to have a really dope village tutorial. I'm doing a tutorial for a whole village. Whole village. Not just a build, not just a house. We're building a whole village, okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow, and then hopefully you guys will see my new video tomorrow as well. But I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. See you later.